And welcome into the St. Johns County Show that's on in the morning. Hope you are doing well this morning. We got some stuff to talk about. We've got beach tilling has begun. Yeah, massive crowd cheering for that. Yeah. I set the turtles gasping for air.
Yeah. Till me, baby.
Tell me, baby. That just reminded me of the 1080 snowboarding song.
Yeah, remember that?
Do you remember that game?
No.
Oh.
Yeah. Just trying to fit in.
I thought you were going to tell me something I didn't know.
No. We used to have it out there in the lobby in the Nintendo 64. Oh. 1080 snowboarding. Classic game. Classic. One of my favorites. All right, anyway. We will talk briefly about Florida winning the national championship. Yeah. And then we've got Floridians Floridianing.
Okay.
Because something's always happening in Florida.
Florida.
It's always Florida, as they say.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about some of that. We got a lot of stuff. This is going to be a fun show. Maybe it'll be an awful show.
Who knows?
Yeah.
We'll let you know midway.
Nobody knows.
Yeah.
It's too early in the show to tell, and there are no indicators.
Yeah. Right after the gas report, we'll let you know. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll let you know about story number 4. Oh, we only have 3 stories here. Okay. We will start by telling you about our friends at Bozard Ford Lincoln. Have you been wondering how tariffs are going to make gas prices on vehicles?
Yeah, I am.
Fluctuate?
Uh-huh.
Nice ad-lib.
He's laughing because it's not.
It's not. It's written. I could have just read all the words correctly. Yeah. Could have just read all the words right.
The timing was so perfect, Troy.
So, yeah. Well, I've got some news for you.
All right.
Ford just announced its new From America for America program.
All right. Yeah.
Offering every single customer employee pricing.
Amazing.
Not just the discount that you get for working for a dealer, the same price that Ford executives buy their car for. It's available to anyone.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they say. It's huge.
Oh, yeah?
Huge. That's in the read. Yep.
Awesome.
And Ford hasn't done anything even close to this in over 15 years.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah. If there was ever a time to get a monster deal, it's now. On top of that, they still need used cars badly. They want your car. And they're paying top dollar for every trade and a referral bonus for every customer you send their way. Not available on specialty vehicles, Raptor and R models.
Fineprint.com.
Yeah. Or 2025 Expeditions or Super Duties.
Oh, so, okay. Well, there's the fancy pants. Okay. But still, that's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, good stuff. Bozard Ford Lincoln. Just off I-95 and State Road 16, where your satisfaction is their mission, and they are driven to inspire. Also, big shout out to our friends at Fidus Roofing, Great Expectations Realty and Auction, Chiba Hot Toasted Subs, St. Augie's Pizza, VHF Insurance, Chris Lucero Bail Bonds, St. Augustine Handy House, Lux Japanese Head Spa, and I'm powered as I am each and every morning.
Boom.
Amazing.
Vibe Nutrition.
That was a perfect, yeah.
This is a cherry something or other. It's supposed to be a cherry limeade, but I customized it a little bit.
Oh, just like Bozard Bill, that the vibe, you can customize your drink.
That's right.
That's amazing.
That's right. The vibe. What starts with a V?
Nutrition.
Vibrations.
Ooh.
But it's the same.
The vibe variations.
There you go. The
Okay.
vibe variation.
Thank you. Very little.
All right. Beautiful. All right. Good morning, guys. How goes it?
Hey, happy Tuesday.
It's almost the weekend.
All
Thank
right.
goodness.
Hell yeah. Rick, how are you in the booth today, sir?
I'm doing great.
All right.
Thank you.
Great.
All right.
Sam, what do we got for question of the day?
Sam.
Our question of the day is if you're to be a guest host on any show in history.
Host
I mean-
or guest
Or
character?
not host, or ghost, just appear on
Okay.
on a TV show.
Okay.
Not just host. If you're to appear on any show, what show would you want to appear on, whether it's on air now or not?
Okay. We were talking about this a little before the show, and I like Rick's idea of going with game shows. So I'm going to do The Price is Not, yes, The Price, not The Price is Right. No,
Okay.
no. I would go on The Price is Right. But I will do Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of Fortune.
Are you good at that? Like you can see the word behind the squares?
No,
Yeah, I'm awful.
not at all.
Yeah.
Actually, pretty bad at Wheel of Fortune, surprisingly.
There's some incredible bloopers though, like some like some are like a little shifty with their answers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You've seen them on
Oh,
TikTok.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bitches from the future.
I love it. I love
That's
it.
the best one.
I love it.
That's the best one.
Why not? It works.
It's just like vanilla white dude sitting next to like this black girl and you know some other lady.
Ooh,
And,
yeah.
and it looks like it says bitches from the future.
Right.
And he just says it so whitely. Just bitches from the future?
And he fixes his glasses.
Oh.
That's hilarious.
Oh my goodness. I
Hilarious.
like to solve. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my dyslexia actually helps me with Wheel of Fortune
Oh really?
because I only see parts of the words anyway.
True. Yeah. Yeah.
So like
Wow.
the word circles,
Uh-huh.
I crush those,
Okay.
and Wheel of Fortune, I'm pretty good at those.
That's good to know.
I mean,
You'll be my phone call
it's
then.
not really a skill that helps you anyway.
I'm not
Well.
that great at Jeopardy.
Oh
But,
yeah.
you know.
Well, I'm not good at Jeopardy either because I
is?
can't read the question fast enough.
Oh, okay. Well, that's, they read it for you.
Ish.
No, but I mean, it pops up and people
Yeah.
that can read have
You
an
gotta
advantage.
right.
you gotta hit the
You
buzzer.
have an
Yeah.
advantage over it before
Okay.
Alex. Is
Oh
There
my
are people who
gosh.
know how to hack that Jeopardy system. There are people who are very smart and they can hack Jeopardy.
Really?
Yeah.
Like knowing what the questions are going to be ahead of time?
Well, knowing it seems to be that the technique, if you're smart enough to answer the questions, this works for you. If you're stupid, you're going to go into debt pretty quick. But you start with the bottom rows. You start with the most expensive questions and try to knock out all those first. That way, it not only gives you the most money, but it takes those off the board for everybody else. And
Yeah.
So they can't really catch up if you get on a streak of getting the
That's
big
true.
ones.
Yeah, you got to get knock them out first.
Yeah,
Oh.
they had Jeopardy is accused of cheating to get some of these guests out of there.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Scandal.
Didn't work
What's
on
that?
Ken.
I'm going to go a show
Didn't
that
work on
started
Ken.
in 1993 called The Real World. I would be a part of that.
That's
Yes.
a great answer.
I actually auditioned for The Real World.
Really?
Did not get in. Not interesting enough, apparently. Wow. Thanks.
I wanted to do the real world too.
Yeah,
when
that's
I
a
was
good one.
younger. I was waiting to turn 18 so that I could audition for it, and I
Yeah.
never auditioned for it.
Yeah, the real world was before '93, wasn't it?
1993
I feel
was
like I was in college.
New York is what it's coming up.
And
as.
they still
Or
do
excuse
the
me,
challenge.
1992. 1992.
They still do the challenge between the real world, some of the real world
Right, I
All-Stars
forgot about
and,
the challenge.
yeah.
Yeah.
and the Road Rules All Stars. Yeah, those
Yeah.
were great shows.
Great shows.
A handful of celebrities were made from those shows.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know, some
Yeah.
people went on to do some big things.
Yeah.
No, I mean it was the creator of basically reality TV.
No,
So-
they really were. They were the first to do it.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
And I'm staying with the reality TV too. I'm going to go with Survivor. I've kind of I've
Really?
always kind of wanted to see if how I could do it. And then a couple years ago, I was like, okay, I'm going to hold off until I'm the oldest person that could win.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
now I am old enough to be the oldest person that could win.
Well, now you have to make it in before you're too old to play.
Yeah.
Right? Isn't there an age limit?
They took a dude. The guy in the first one was like 70, and he finished second.
Richard.
Well, Richard won,
right?
but the guy that
the second place
the
guy.
second place dude, he was in his 70s. So
God's sakes.
I mean, but that's pretty tough on your body. But I think it's one of those I'd like to do. I might put my application in next year.
There you go.
I hope you
should.
get it. I really hope you get it.
Yeah.
I'll watch it.
Yeah. And they shortened it down now. It's only like it used to be like 40 days. Now it's only like 25.
Oh, please. You have that in the bag.
Yeah,
Didn't you
that's
walk
nothing.
like up a mountain for like
Right.
112 days or
Yeah,
something?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
could go 25 days without even eating.
Please.
Yeah,
That'd be
that
great
was,
if I could. Ugh.
I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't plan on doing that.
Jeez.
No, I'm kidding. I don't either. I don't.
And I will stockpile.
Yeah.
When I go.
Like a squirrel.
Going into hibernation.
Yeah. So,
What about you, Rick? What do you think?
I'm gonna go with where you've actually been. Guts.
Guts.
Yes, that was your
Yeah.
claim to fame back in the day.
That was my claim to fame back in the
I always
day.
wanted to go on Guts. I thought
Me
I'd
too.
be good at it. And
Yep.
Yeah, it was just always
That
a
and-
good production.
And Wild and Crazy Kids.
Same.
You know,
Yeah,
those
second
two were
place.
like, boy, if I can't be on one, I really want to be on the other. Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Yes, that's the one.
Was another
Yeah.
great one. Yeah.
That's a
And then
good
there were
one.
a couple more, man. There were a couple more on Nickelodeon that were like, man, I wanted to do that.
Solid.
Nickelodeon Guts. Yeah, 92
Yeah.
to 95.
Yeah, man. God, and, you know, it seems like those shows ran for our entire
Yeah,
childhood.
that
Right.
But when
sucks.
you're a kid, like 4 years as a kid is like half your life. So it's like it feels like it went on for so long. But a lot of these shows were not on very long, but they had a big stamp on my childhood.
Same. Oh, and American Gladiators. That would have been a good one
Gladiators,
too.
yeah.
I always
Yeah.
wanted to do that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we already did it, right?
We know some gladiators.
I mean-
yeah, they could get us
In?
if that show didn't go off the air 30 years ago.
Right.
Here's the weird thing: the American Gladiators are wanting to be on your show now.
I know, isn't that crazy? Isn't that
Isn't
crazy?
that how the tables have turned?
I feel bad for Nitro.
Begging.
Really wanted to come to the Florida Man games,
Begging.
and I just couldn't find room. Boy, he asked me a lot to come this year. I really wanted him, but it's not cheap.
Wasn't in the cards.
All right.
All right.
Go fund me for Nitro.
Yeah. Very nice guy, though.
Yeah.
And Ice was a very nice lady, too.
Very cool.
cool to have them involved in our first Florida Man games, man. They were very cool to do that. Okay. That's a good question, man. I'm sure we got some very good answers in the comments.
Some sketchy ones, too,
I'm
though.
sure we got some sketchy ones. Yeah. Yeah. That's the sketchy ones we like.
Yeah, true story.
Those are the keepers.
Yeah.
That's right. On that note, it's time for a quick check of the weather, Troy. That quick check of the weather brought to you by Great Expectations Realty and Auction. They can sell your home, your business, and everything in it. Check them out at geauction.com and gerealty.us. We now go to the Trap Rick Report. Rick.
Dun, 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 dun. We've got Matrix driving on the road. Up there,
I
up
see
there.
that. Some glitching
Yeah,
there.
a little Neo came through one time.
All right. Yeah,
the
the portals
Oracle.
opening. And
Yep. It cleaned up the streets though. As usual, no reported accidents. Everything's moving pretty smooth and nice. Rain. Oh, there's the glitch again.
Okay.
I love
Oh,
that.
wow. Look at that.
Cleaned it right up. We had a
We
traffic
are-
jam for
boy,
a second.
Reality is they're firing up that Higgs boson or whatever again.
You guys like the smell of fresh cut grass? Do you like that smell?
I do like
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
Smell, yeah.
I think over time I've enjoyed that. Yeah.
It's an acquired sense.
I'm
It is
looking,
an
yeah.
acquired
Just looking at that nicely mowed lawn there. Yeah.
That's why I picked
Yeah.
it. I'm loving the angles lately. I don't know if they changed them or if they just get bumped by accident, but they're very,
Okay.
very surreal.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Look at that like field road over there. Yeah, that's
Right,
interesting.
Yeah, it's cool.
And I think I told you guys my lawnmower broke.
No.
Yeah, I left it out in the elements for a month. So
Yeah.
that's probably
Oh,
why.
no,
And it
Pete.
got
Oh.
rained in.
It became lawn art.
Yeah, it really did. Yeah,
no.
unfortunately. Well, I had to put a lot of stuff from Florida Man games into my garage, and there wasn't any more room for the lawnmower. But
You
I thought
need
it was.
a handy house ASAP,
I
bro.
do need a handy house.
Come
That's
on.
actually a great call.
Just hurry up and do it.
So instead of, cleaning out the carb, which I'm sure is the problem, or drying that out, or cleaning the spark plug or something,
Mhm.
I bought one of those simple push mowers.
Yeah, not a plug-in, right?
It doesn't, there's no motor to it.
Yeah, it
it's
doesn't
one of
have
those
a-
like old school.
Oh, yeah.
You are so Ginzo right now.
Oh,
that
dude.
is such an old school Italian dude.
It sucks.
I know, right?
It sucks.
What are you doing with your life,
It's
son?
awful. I know. I need to just bite the bullet and like either get this one fixed or just spend $200 and get another one.
I don't think I've ever had a self-powered push one.
They're not good.
They're not good.
Boy, they are. They
No,
get
no,
the
no,
job
I mean-
done,
I mean,
but
one-
you got to go back over the area.
Talk
few
about a
times
workout,
and-
yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Yeah,
That's
that'll do
all.
it.
That's all I grew up on. I mean, the one that actually goes.
Yeah.
Like self-propelled.
Yeah, self-propelled. I mean, my grandfather had the one that rolled like this. It wasn't even a motor. It was like the
Yeah,
Yeah,
like the
round
old
one.
school.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was.
No, that's what I have.
Oh, that's what you.
It's the little one. Yeah. With
Yeah.
just
They
the
still
blades on
sell
it.
them?
Oh, you know,
But you
yeah.
had a motor.
I thought you
Yeah.
were talking. I thought you were talking about you had the motorized
motor.
that didn't have.
Where'd you
the-
get this in a
No.
thrift shop?
No.
Where did you find
Wow.
this?
They sell them brand new at Home Depot.
Molasses Junction.
That's one peak power.
That's right. One peak power. Half a peak power, honestly. because
Train
I
your
was-
dog to eat the grass.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I thought you
man.
meant it just didn't have like the self-propelling.
Wabbits.
No, the,
Oh
problem,
my
the
God.
problem is I learned very quickly it doesn't do anything about weeds. So I still had to get out there in the yard with the weed eater.
Just lays them over.
Yeah, it really does. It lays them over.
You lay
And then
right
if
here.
There's a stick in the grass. The
Oh.
stick clogs up the thing. and
Yeah.
It's more trouble than it's worth.
Somebody just go over and cut Pete's grass
And
once
I
a
need to
month.
get a land. I need to get a lawn person at the end of the day.
Honestly, do it. It's worth
I
it.
don't think I've had my hands on one of those since like the 70s.
Right.
For
yeah.
real.
Yeah.
Well, they still exist.
Wow.
Scott's. I think it's a Scott's brand.
Show and tell. That's interesting.
I know. I should bring that in.
That'd be cool.
Mow the carpet with it. No comments, Troy.
Yeah.
Troy grew up in that era.
Oh, I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah, I would have muffed that comment anyway.
Oh, there it
Jeez,
is.
There it was.
There it is.
Had to.
Speaking of
Leave that
hair,
out there.
speaking of hair, Lux Japanese head spa.
Yeah.
Eesh.
I don't know. Curly hair, I'm hoping. Yeah.
Is this on there? Is this one of the treatments?
No. Imagine this. I don't have the other read in front of me because I'm an idiot.
I'm imagining as you say it.
Imagine. Don't imagine that. Imagine this. That's what I'm directing you to do. Imagine this. You close your eyes and
Too late.
you feel the tension melt away. The skilled hands gently massage your scalp using centuries-old Japanese techniques designed to calm your mind and refresh your soul. By the way, I am doing this in an accent today. It's the Pete Melfi accent.
Oh, wow. The inflection's amazing.
Thanks.
Your
This-
Florida Italian's coming out strong.
You're right, sure.
Oh, sponsor's pissed.
This is the experience waiting for you at Lux Japanese Head Spa, the only certified Japanese head spa in our area. Well, I want to make sure people fully understand it at
Yeah.
least once a week.
That's nice.
Yeah, I'm trying. Their treatments don't just relax, they actually heal. So whether you're dealing with thinning hair, dandruff, psoriasis, or an imbalanced scalp, or you just need to give somebody a treat. Give somebody a treat. This is a great gift for somebody. It really is.
Mother's
For
Day.
anybody. That's right. Mother's Day is coming up.
Yep.
Honestly, you should get those gift cards today.
Get it done. Yeah.
Yeah. Visit Lux Japanese Head Spa and feel the difference because, damn it, you deserve more than a break. You deserve renewal. Wow. Yeah. Great gift. Great gift. What's that?
It's not nice in the comments. I mean, Troy, it's your job, so I'll let you.
Yeah.
Jeez.
You people.
We'll talk about it a little bit later, I guess. Yikes.
Can't make anybody happy. Can't make it.
Imagine this.
Yeah,
Making
Imagine
everyone
this.
happy.
don't imagine that. Imagine this. That was so funny.
You can imagine that.
Yeah.
Or you can imagine this.
You can
Yeah.
imagine that.
You can't imagine this. Oh, boy. All right. Congratulations to the Florida Gators on winning the national championship.
Wow.
Had to say that because they're watching this morning.
Gators.
They're all hungover.
Yeah.
Good to be a Gator today.
It is. It is. Did anybody watch the game? I didn't watch the game.
I watched
Yeah,
the
I did.
entire game.
Did you?
Yep.
How was it?
It was a great
Give us
game.
a play-by-play of every single play.
It was a great game. I mean, Houston seemed to be controlling the game,
Mm-hmm.
but Florida hung around.
Look at
Houston
that.
never really put them away. And at the end of the game, Houston missed a couple free throws. Gators they just never stopped. And they deserved victory. I mean, if you'd have told me at halftime who was going to win and you had to put $100 down, you'd have bet on Houston, and then the Gators just turned it around.
In swimming, we call that negative split. You come back stronger in the end. Yeah, 65-63. Yeah, that was a great game.
Wow.
Yeah, they didn't even get that last shot off to win the game.
Yeah.
Can you
Actually
imagine?
Defended them pretty well.
Yeah,
Wow.
the guy went to shoot a 3-pointer, and the guy closed in on it, so he kind of dropped the ball, and then he couldn't pick it up again.
Nah,
He's
yeah.
Yeah, he's like boxing out, trying to let his teammates grab
Could've
him.
been double
Right,
teamed.
yeah.
And so
Double.
his other guy got over there, and that's how the game ended, with people and bodies all on the ground.
Wow.
Buddies.
That sounded not like a basketball game.
No, it sounded like a rock
That's
song.
kind of the end of the game, though. You know,
Bodies on the floor.
desperation calls for desperate times.
Yeah.
So
All right.
Were you screaming, hollering in the house, or you were just like, oh, okay.
like I had the under in the game, so I was good.
Okay.
It was a low scoring game.
Did Blake even care?
He was rooting for my bet.
Oh, okay. Good. Yeah, of course.
All right. So that makes them, I saw on social media this morning, that makes them the first college team to win 3 football championships and 3 basketball championships.
Yeah, something like that.
Mhm.
Something like that. Yeah. Which is kind of shocking that they're the first to do that.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
I almost didn't believe that. I sort of still don't.
One of the only basketball teams in 20 years to win it 3 times or something. Yeah. It's like pretty
Yeah,
amazing.
they won in 2006, 2007, with that really good team with Horford and
Hartzell.
Joakim Noah.
Yeah.
And Hartzell, you were on the bench.
I was the water boy.
They called you popcorn.
Yeah, definitely.
You're the white dude who popped up at the end of
Giraffe.
the game.
Albino giraffe.
But no, so I mean, it's pretty impressive.
Yeah. Yeah, very much so. So congratulations, Florida Gators. I know we got a couple of people out there who are watchers of our show who may not be watching this morning because they won a lot of money on the game last night.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, good.
Well, good for them.
Yeah.
Want to sponsor a show?
Right?
Call
Come
me.
on down.
Yeah, call me. I got you.
Sponsored by Josh.
Yeah. Hey, Josh is a great guy. We've known him for many years. Used to, yeah. Shout out
Did
to
you know
Josh.
Josh graduated with honors?
Yeah. Once was called the chip guy of St. Augustine.
And everybody really loves his Nissan truck.
Yeah.
You know.
Go, Josh. He got it.
Got it at Bozar.
That's it. They have
That's
all
right.
makes and models. Yeah.
They do have all makes and models. All right. So congratulations, Florida Gators, and everybody out there who won money on the floor.
And Josh.
And Josh.
I think it was Josh. It was either Josh or Nick.
I know Joy was. Good for Joy. That's my boo.
Okay.
Yeah. She's a big Gator fan.
Well, and
Okay.
the Gators were favored by 1.5, and they won by 2. So that was that was a good cover too. So for
Very
your
good.
betting people out there,
Mhm,
you know what I'm saying.
The spread. I don't know how to talk.
You know what I'm saying.
It sounded a lot more inside of it. Actually.
No idea. Yeah.
All right. Well, from that to beach tilling.
Oh, yes. We are good at that here.
Fired up.
Florida
Yeah.
Turtles. St. Johns County Coastal Management is now tilling to help protect and maintain sea turtle nesting habitats. Research shows that tilling, a process that loosens sand, allows sea turtles to dig their nests with less effort because the sand is not too compact. Do a whole lot for these damn turtles. Care about these turtles more than we care about ourselves sometimes. It's kind of hilarious.
Well,
Areas affected include Pope Road to A Street on April 7th, Volano Beach, Serenata to 3200 Coastal Highway on April 7th and 8th, South Ponte Vedra to, 2539 South Ponte Vedra Boulevard to Serenata
okay.
on April 9th and 10th.
Dang it. I was going to be there then.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ponte Vedra, 51 Ponte Vedra Boulevard to 1461 Ponte Vedra Boulevard on April 10th and 11th.
Okay.
Sloan Stevens, the county's coastal environment project manager.
Go Sloan.
All right,
Stallone.
Sloan.
It makes me think of
Sylvester Stallone.
Ferris Bueller.
Yeah,
Oh,
Sloan.
okay.
You're right. That was the girl
Is that
in
the girl's name?
yeah.
girl's name.
Sloan.
She was hot.
Rooney.
Yeah. What a great movie, Troy. That's a good one.
That is a good one. That's a classic. People need to go back and watch that.
Bueller, Fry.
Anyone?
Anyone? Oh my God. Anyway, okay,
So what did
Sloan
Sloan say?
Stevens
yeah.
said it's necessary to accommodate the closures are necessary to accommodate the heavy machinery used for plowing and tilling. Tilling is part of the permit monitoring requirements following beach restoration projects. He said, "Oh, it's a man. Sloan's a man."
Yeah.
Sloan's a dude.
Yeah.
Finkel is Ihorn. Ihorn is Finkel.
Yeah. Can do anything. Yeah. It's a
The whole set.
Tilling will begin at daybreak, and spotters will be utilized to ensure the safety of the public. How do I sign up to be a tilling spotter?
You call Sloan.
Call
Sloan. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. The county recorded nearly 5,000 sea turtle nests along its 42 miles of pristine coastline. They say. I had to throw the word pristine in there.
Absolutely.
We pay a lot for that sand, so it sure
Gorgeous,
is
yeah.
pristine. In 2023, the county recorded triple-digit green sea turtle nests on its beaches for the first time, with 133 nests in 2024. The sea turtle nesting season included an exciting milestone.
Oh, I'm excited.
Wait, did you say there was 5,000 nests?
5,000 sea turtle nests along its 42
What was it when you
miles.
were in charge there, Lord?
I don't know.
I mean, I think that's the total number. I think that's the total number.
He's like
Yeah.
5.
Yeah, no. It was just barely over 1,000.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay.
When I back then, I don't see how it got to 5,000.
Well, they getting busy. Turtles are humping in those
20
dunes.
years since you've been there, Troy.
Yeah.
but still, that's a lot of turtle.
A lot of well,
Well, look, they're leaving the turtles alone in the dark, and
They're not the fastest.
let's get it on. Well, Troy, tell them about the West Coast turtles coming over here.
Oh, we did that, but I mean, I was just shocked by the 5,000. That's a big
Well,
number.
you know, somebody could be lying. The news and the government lies all the time
Not
in
Sloan.
many different aspects.
Sloan
of
means
life.
honest.
Does Sloan mean honest?
I don't know. I'm gonna check. It's just,
What if it means
It's
biggest
Hebrew
liar
for
on
turtle
earth?
deceiver.
what does Sloan
It
mean?
means I eat turtles.
I love turtles.
I love turtle soup. Yeah. Raider or warrior?
Oh, okay. Well,
Irish surname. Yes.
all right. Okay. Well,
Okay.
there you go. The process helps sea turtles successfully dig their nests, chambers, and strengthens our ecosystem, does it? Ashley Raybold said. She's the environmental supervisor for the county's habitat conservation program.
Oh, she has a badge.
She probably does have a badge.
She has a badge. Yeah.
Yeah. Not a sash.
A badge for sure.
Definitely a picture ID.
Sure.
Yeah, oh,
Definitely.
With a
Lariat. Yeah. it's
barcode
like-
on the back
Oh,
that scans
yeah.
to
Clearance.
You
something.
can wear it as a necklace.
She never has to scan it.
Never.
I'm a little but it's there.
Right.
Yeah.
Totally. So what she has said.
With beach season and the sea turtle nesting season fast approaching, it's important to know the rules and regulations regarding St. Augustine's beloved wildlife. If you're planning to spend some time on the beach, sea turtle nesting season begins May 1st. County officials are asking residents, guests, and local businesses to protect the sea turtle's natural habitat by observing all nesting season laws and regulations to ensure another record-breaking year. St. Augustine's, again, pristine coastline is home to a variety of endangered and threatened sea turtles. You fucking sea turtles.
I know.
I'm going to threaten those sea turtles.
Right.
Why? Yeah.
Better have my eggs. I'm taking a percentage. It's a
5,000
protection
of you.
fee.
I know how much I get.
That's right. Yeah. Between May 1st and October 31st, beaches will be closed to vehicular traffic between 7:30 p.m. and 8 a.m. to allow sea turtles to safely nest during the night. Fireworks are never permitted. These are more rules. Lots of rules.
Mm-hmm.
Refrain from making an open fire, because the turtles will go towards the fire, and then they'll get in the fire, and that'll be delicious.
Oh.
Cover all holes and flatten sand structure. I mean, they're not talking about, you.
Okay. Meaning
Turtles
like,
might crawl into something.
yeah, that's the truth.
Yeah.
What do you have? I have turtles.
Cover all holes and flatten sand structures. Remove ruts and sand castles. Remove beach chairs and canopies. Nothing should be left overnight on the beach. Do not use flashlights at night, as they can disorient the sea
Oh,
turtles.
good grief.
Turtles are like Carol Ann from Poltergeist.
I mean, if you, yeah, exactly. Don't go in the light. No flashlight. I mean, come on,
So that was the best character of any movie.
Carol Ann.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
little, like, no.
Yeah.
Carol Ann, go into the light.
That movie freaked me out. When I
It was,
a kid.
yeah, it was something,
The
right?
whole scene still makes me scared.
Ooh, child,
Yeah.
yes.
You talking about where the skulls are coming up from
Yeah,
the
yeah.
mud?
Mhm.
Fall in
Yeah.
the half dug pool.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy.
Do not walk on dunes or conservation zones located within 15 feet of seaward of the dune line. Use designated walkovers to cross onto housed properties and roads. Rick's yawning back there. I'm yawning internally.
Yeah, sorry.
And this is about your turtles, Rick.
Oh, I love them.
See?
Yeah.
I just know the drill.
Yeah.
Okay.
Never release balloons. Not only are balloons illegal.
Illegal.
We don't want the turtles floating away.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Do not approach sea turtle coming from or returning to the water.
Yeah.
If
Especially
you see any sea turtles, call the authorities. They may be armed and dangerous.
Right.
Especially those cocaine.
Do not approach.
Those cocaine turtles, the ones with the
the
straws,
straws.
the ones with
Straw,
the straws
yeah.
in their nose.
Yeah, we had to ban the straws because the turtles were
One
getting into
turtle.
trouble. I know, one turtle. One turtle in the whole
They always
world
break
breaks
down
down
of us.
straws.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Way
They
to-
do. I mean, every turtle story makes me honestly not like turtles a little bit more every time these turtles cause me an inconvenience.
Straws.
Yeah,
Sick of it.
really serious.
Freaking Michelangelo.
I know.
After they broke up,
Right?
things got
God.
rough for him.
That's right. That was definitely Michelangelo.
Had to be
right?
Michelangelo.
Definitely.
The party animal.
Yep.
Cowabunga.
Yeah. Never push or carry an injured turtle into the ocean. Call the St. Johns County Sheriff's Office. That's what they want to hear.
Oh, definitely
from.
call
Yeah.
them. Yeah,
Yeah.
call the
Hey,
sheriff.
there's an injured turtle.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
Don't push it into the ocean.
Right.
Yeah.
Stay there. We'll send an officer
Right.
out.
Just, who's going to let it die? I understand having to
Well, it didn't say
that.
let it die.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, okay. Nothing.
Yeah.
I'd call Sloan.
Call Sloan.
You should call Sloan 24/7.
Absolutely.
Sloan's number is 209.
The warrior.
Reduce litter and marine debris.
Debris.
Reduce the debris by properly disposing of all trash. Remove all fishing lines and plastic.
Jeez, just don't go to the beach, okay? Period. Just stay home.
Forget about the beach for a
Right.
few months.
God.
Yeah.
And they say participate in beach cleanups. That's
Sure.
an official.
But don't leave any footprints because the turtle's going to like choke on your, yeah.
Don't drag your feet. 'Cause
Right.
It's gonna leave a rut.
You need to crawl with your
Yeah.
knees.
Yeah. Boy, here we go. I mean, this is a good one for humans too. Never tease or distract nesting females. They're vulnerable and can be easily frightened.
Yes.
I'm laying my eggs over here.
Don't you tease me. How do you tease a turtle? I got a straw.
Yeah.
Here's a straw.
You know you want it.
I'll turn this flashlight on.
Don't make me start a fire.
I'm digging holes.
I won't do the beach cleanup this weekend.
That's right. Turtles are very stressed out. Don't add to it by teasing them. Don't call them names.
You're slow. Rabbit always wins.
Come get me, bet you can't get me.
What are you going to do?
Tag your it.
Call your
All slow.
Yeah. Call your cousin the snapper.
Ooh, I'm gonna put you in the water.
Yeah.
I'm gonna push you.
Last year, a critically endangered hawksbill sea turtle was found dead by early morning beachgoers along the shore near F Street at St. Augustine Beach. There's a chalk outline.
See the first 48 introduction coming in here.
It's definitely a flashlight.
No,
The drive-by flashing.
that's
Choo,
right.
choo, my laser.
Hawksbill was here.
Oh, do you know? I don't have no idea.
Usually,
Lauderback, I don't know the names.
we only have loggerheads, greens, and leatherbacks, which are the really big ones. But I mean, the hawksbill, that is pretty rare. I mean, there's something.
Well,
Kemp's-
he didn't survive. He didn't last long here.
Yeah, because he got made fun of.
Yeah,
he got teased too much. He was
Bullied.
found dead of
Tunnel
over
teasing.
teasing. Yeah.
I think he was just lost.
Yeah.
The St. Johns County Beach Services department posted an image of the dead turtle
That's cool.
What?
Inspiring.
with plastic debris in its mouth, tightly wrapped around its front flipper.
Staged.
It does sound staged. doesn't it? You
staged.
guys both called staged right
Yeah.
away.
Shit.
Why are we
Wow.
taking pictures of dead turtles?
Yeah,
What's
really.
Your
Why
problem?
are we? That's a little
What's your problem?
ridiculous.
Salacious.
And they found the rarest one.
Right.
Right,
Okay.
right.
Yeah. Thank you
Probably
very much.
wasn't even from our beach.
Probably not.
Yeah, that doesn't sound. Yeah.
Staged.
I'm still questioning the 5,000 nest.
Yeah.
So there's a lot to this story right
Sloan,
now.
yeah, come clean.
I think it's hilarious that you guys both went to Inside Job like that.
Well,
Yeah.
we learned it from watching you.
I don't think so.
Well,
The St. Johns County Beach Services Department posted. Oh, I already said that. Maggie Boslewitz,
oh, smart.
the county's environmental specialist for beach conservation, told a newspaper that nobody reads. That's about this small now.
Oh,
I don't even know why they interviewed a local. They don't even do that anymore.
they probably put pressure.
That the plastic found in the turtle's mouth was, they're the only people that would report this as fact.
Oh, sure. Now
Yeah,
we're gonna know
yeah.
where the plastic came from. This is
Right.
gonna be
It
interesting.
was wrapped tightly around the front flipper. It appeared to have pinched and severed it. Well, if somebody would have been able to approach this turtle
Right.
and save it.
With a
Save it.
flashlight.
Cut that plastic off.
Right.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, nope. I'm told not to touch it.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Call the police.
The devastating outcome for this hawksbill sea turtle serves as a grim reminder of the harmful impacts of plastic pollution on ocean life.
Not so pristine after all, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, how about those pristine beaches?
Yeah, now we have dead turtle carcass. That's an embrew on our shoreline.
But don't touch it.
Yeah.
It'll still be alive. If it's dying, don't mess with it.
Poor thing.
We're living in a single-use plastic society where we can't escape plastic, and neither can marine animals.
Oh, my dear.
Tragedies in the ocean often go unobserved, and the ones that involve plastic are no different. That's very dramatic.
Very.
Very overdramatic. Yeah. A lot of tragedies happen in wildlife every day. It's a very tragic circle of life for every wildlife, for every
Why they call it
animal.
wildlife. I mean, it's
Right.
wild. Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah. Natural.
Ugh. So that's what Boslewitz described.
Oh, Maggie.
He
Train the
sent the-
seagulls to help the turtles. Maybe that could be a good
Right?
one. Yeah.
Described the animal's suffering as senseless. Boy, we put a lot of time into describing this dead turtle.
A lot of adjectives here.
Ugh, God.
Still questioning.
I got a lot of questions.
A lot of questions.
There's a lot of questions. So there you go. So there's more the information than you needed on sea turtle nesting season.
Yeah.
That was excellent.
Yeah, that was something. Basically, from May to November, you're not allowed to
That's
do
how long
anything on the beach.
that's how long this story lasted.
Yeah, yeah, it really is. Yeah, and the
Turtles
year's
lifted.
almost over.
You guys are
yeah.
good to go back on the beach now.
Yep.
I wanted to too.
All right. Gas Buddy Gas Report time. Let us know in the comments where you're seeing the best prices for gas. A1A discount beverage, $2.99. Still holding strong, even when they're the cheapest ones. $2.99. The Owens at 780 South Ponce, $304. The Sunoco at $21.99. North Ponce, $309. The Shell at 146 King Street, $309. The Sunoco at 450 South Ponce, 312. The Shell at 216 Ponce de Leon Boulevard, 312. The Circle K on 207, 315. The Shell at 2350 North Ponce, 319. The Gate on Mizell Road is 325, and so is the Gate on US 1. 325. That comes to us from Chris Lucero Bail Bonds. If you're trying to help a turtle, but somebody sees you trying to help a turtle and you get arrested for it.
You could, yeah.
Yeah. You could be trying to save a life. But no, you're not allowed to.
Mm-mm.
You're not allowed to hurt the turtles or save their lives. But if you go to jail for that, Chris Lucero will get you out. It has a team of experienced professionals available 24/7 to provide fast and reliable bail services, ensuring that you or your loved one can get out of jail and back to your turtle-loving life as soon as possible.
What if it's your emotionally support turtle?
Oh,
Yeah. They stop questioning immediately if you say that.
right.
Do they really? Is that a hack?
Yeah, right? Ha-ha! Troy has given us a loophole to mess with the turtles.
Love it.
It's my emotionally support turtle.
That's
My
great.
Emotional support turtle. What about like the cops that stay on the beach to monitor people? Don't they have their lights on? Don't they
Turtle
turn their lights
Patrol.
on? Turtle Patrol. Yeah. 904-822 bail. 904-822-2245 for Chris Lucero bail bonds.
They have their amber lights on. I guess amber turtles don't like the amber.
Amber?
Oh, Amber. Okay. Well, we got live music happening today and tonight. Richard Kinsicki at Cafe Alcazar at noon.
Mm.
The J.C. Hatfield Trio at the Milltop Tavern at noon. Brett Blackshear at Trade Winds at 1. Josh Tennessee Worthy at Pierre's Pub at 1 o'clock. Furman Spanish Guitar. Pizzali's at 3. John Q at the Milltop, 4:30. Mark Hart. Trade Winds at 5. Smoke and Joe Shower, A&M O'Malley's at 6. Bad Dog Mama, Pierre's Pub at 7. Trivia with Troy and Aiden. No Blake?
I didn't know that.
No. This is how he's telling you that he's not going to be there tonight. I didn't know that. Trivia with Troy and Aiden.
Come on, Aiden.
The Gypsy Cav at 7. And Chris Kane.
Chris Kane.
Wow. Where's that playing?
At Cafe 11 at 8 o'clock.
Shocker.
That comes to us from Fidus Roofing. They support a lot of local charities that support local kids. Not necessarily turtles, but definitely local kids. Big brothers and big sisters, the Boy Scouts, investing in kids. They're also always looking to grow their team, and they would encourage you to come and apply with them. They're master elite contractors for St. Johns County, which allows them to offer warranties that nobody else can. Give them a call. Free roof inspection, 904-355-ROOF.
They do pavers and gutters. Yeah.
All right, we're going around the state today for our Terrible Tuesday story.
Okay.
Former Circle K employee helped a man steal lottery tickets. We did a similar story to this recently, didn't we?
Yeah.
I think
Is
so.
it a girl?
No.
Oh, so this is a
different
similar
one.
story. This
Yeah.
must be a chain,
Yeah.
a
She was-
ring.
Yeah, the other one was going to pay it back with her winnings.
She was not brilliant.
Yeah. No, this is a totally different one. Apparently, this is a trend now. Former Circle K clerk wanted after deputies said he was seen on security video helping a Florida man steal lottery tickets from a convenience store.
Jesus.
Detectives with the Monroe County Sheriff's Office said George Avencido Perez, so probably Jorge,
Yeah.
47 of Big Coppet Key.
I was going to say Monroe County's Key West, right?
Is that true? Yeah.
Conspired with 20-year-old Dave Dackins Blue Voice.
Blue voice.
Blue voice.
It's always Blue Voice. To steal $15,000 worth of lottery tickets from the Circle K on Overseas Highway in the Lower Keys. According to Blue Voice,
You're my boy, Blue.
a former employee of Circle K, can be seen multiple times in security video handling the other guy large amounts of
Whoa.
lottery tickets without charging him. Wow.
Handling him.
Okay.
Handling it.
All right.
Don't go handling
All
Blue.
right.
Careful.
You won the jackpot.
Yeah.
Deputies arrested the other guy, whose name I'm just not going to try and continually pronounce, who was charged with grand theft and conspiracy. He was also talking about 9/11 and stuff.
I was like, yeah, what's the conspiracy about?
Tower 7! Tower 7!
Yeah.
Give me the tickets!
The grassy knoll.
Yeah, right. He's just going through lots of conspiracies. Aliens! The sheriff's office said the pair stole about $8,000 in winnings. So they actually got winnings for this.
Whoa.
Didn't the other girl
Oh,
only get
she
like
was-
$1,000?
She stole like 30,000 and won 1,000.
Yeah.
Right, she didn't.
She
get-
was dopey.
Yeah.
Wow, so they got 8K.
Hey, Kay. I don't think that was enough to get him out of jail.
No, they're definitely taking the 8K back. Yeah.
All
Yeah, I would
these
think
stories
so.
let you know that playing the lottery isn't going to work out for you.
Right?
Like if you go
There's-
drop 30 grand in lotto, you're going to win 8. That's
Like
a bad deal.
who gets
Right.
away with stealing from the lottery? Like really?
No, it's
Has that really happened?
bad business.
Yeah.
Bad lottery.
Yeah, I'm not a big lottery person.
No, I never have been either,
win,
yeah.
so why bother?
Yeah, I don't do scratch offs. I sometimes play Powerball when it gets really, really, really big.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go through trends of doing it, but I play the lotto. I play the. Mega
You do?
Millions. Yeah. I'm just like one of these days. I'm the guy. Yeah, I'm never the guy.
You're never gonna
Yeah.
be
I'm never the guy. I'm never the guy.
Yeah.
I'm the guy. I'm the guy who like will buy a lottery ticket and then like before the drawing something happens to me and I die and then that's when the lottery ticket hits.
Exactly.
And then no one claims it because
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's the kind of luck I got.
Yeah. There'll be another purple bench in town with your name on
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
The purple bench.
Yeah. It's a conversation bench.
nobody sits on those benches. Never seen one person sitting on those benches.
Facing traffic at a made busy intersection. Come
At
on.
busy intersection.
Let's have a conversation here. Yeah. Get out of the way.
Yeah,
I mean-
train track. Like, what are
Right.
we
That's
doing,
smart.
guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Literally, the first time I saw one of those benches, it was tipped over and vandalized. I mean, that's just like people did the exact opposite.
I know. It's just okay.
Ugh.
Whatever. Keep wasting.
Yeah, nobody cares. All right. Have you ever been turned down for a job interview
Hell yeah.
and then and then retaliated?
Yep.
No. Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
One Florida man did. He was charged after throwing bottles of urine inside a business, hitting at least one employee.
Wow. Is he single?
He's old.
He sounds pissed.
Sounds like old boy's neighbor with a piss in his trash can.
Right? Yeah. This is a serial pisser. All right. John
Crapper.
Connaughton.
Oh.
Connaughton.
Yeah.
That's the longest name I've ever seen for an American in my life.
Connaughton.
51 years old.
Jeez, what are you doing, PP?
More than $1,000 worth of damage at doors, molding, and more. Well, the more is piss. We know that. In St. Petersburg, when he threw bottles of his own urine into the business.
Oh my God.
The suspect was reportedly angry that they would not give him a job interview. So he filled multiple bottles with urine.
So he proved their point.
Right, as to why they didn't want to hire him in the first place. He went to the front doorway and splashed the contents into the building.
Ew.
Very gross. The affidavit said the urine splattered on the bare legs of an employee.
Oh my gosh.
I tell you, I hate like moving the cup to the little compartment for the testing.
Right,
Oh.
yeah, I know.
Who's going? I don't want to handle that much.
I hate that. I know.
I mean, I get nervous. I can feel myself like, don't spill
Right.
it. Don't spill it.
Don't spill
yeah,
it. Don't
yeah.
spill it. Yeah. Ugh.
Also spilled on merchandise valued at an estimated $1,000. In addition to the felony battery and criminal mischief, Connaughton was charged with aggravated assault. The affidavit said he fled on foot. It doesn't sound like a guy like this would have a car.
Yeah.
Or even a bike.
Or shoes.
Now that gives me another visual. So he had to carry it down there, like
Yeah.
walking down the street with it.
I guess.
Premeditated.
The affidavit said he fled on foot after throwing the urine and was chased by the victim. At which point he raised a skateboard in the air as if to strike him with it. Guy.
Oh, he's 51-year-old skateboarder
Right, exactly.
holding a jar of pee.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because he won't get the job.
right.
Solid.
Yeah.
It all adds up.
Real wiener.
Real piece of garbage. That's Connaughton. He's also a registered offender.
No way.
Really?
Shocker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right?
Him and
Yeah.
R. Kelly. Hmm.
Yeah, right? Why
Yeah.
is it always pee with these people?
I don't know. What's going on? Really? Who hurt you?
All right. Well,
Yeah.
there we go. Troy, how do you want to check the comments?
I will tiptoe through the Tuesday Tribes thoughts.
Okay. As you tiptoe.
Away from the scene with a bottle of piss.
Right.
That's right. I'll tell everybody, Bates Union Floyd, not your average local insurance agency. They provide peace of mind and insurance to protect your biggest investments. Their approach to insurance and risk longevity in our community and the way they treat their clients sets them apart from the rest. They offer homeowners, auto, commercial, and benefits, and they've been doing it for over 50 years. Christy Lawrenson is St. Augustine's premier agent. She offers complimentary policy reviews and has a deep understanding of insurance and what is needed in St. Augustine to be properly insured. Her attention to detail and organizational skills have found policy errors and cost savings where others have not. Give BHF a call, 904-794-5455, and schedule your appointment today. Also, St. Augustine Handy House, if you are looking for the perfect custom prefab portable building, look no further than St. Augustine Handy House, proudly owned by Troy Usina Enterprises, conveniently located on State Road 16. Family-owned business serving our community since 1988. So if you're looking for a shed, a barn, office space, a carport, a helipad, not a helipad, airport hangar, airplane hangar, there we go. St. Augustine Handy House has the highest rated handy house structures in the industry, built with a focus on quality and durability. Over 70 structures in stock, fully customizable options to fit your exact needs. And his team will deliver, level, and anchor your building free of charge. They also have financing available.
Easy. My friend just put $200 down, got a handy house. She's super happy.
Really?
Absolutely. Making small payments. It's very easy.
Super easy. They're open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, Saturday, 9 to 1, 823-9092. What do you got, Troy?
All right, so Wawa was at 324. Costco was at 283.
Okay.
The old guy's name was from Survivor. His name was Rudy. He lost to Richard. He was a Marine.
Okay.
Lux said the read not great.
I know. I was
Not awful,
shocked.
but not great.
Yeah.
And the last story was a crime that was premeditated.
That's good.
And going back to the old quote, it's better to be pissed off than pissed on.
That's true.
Yeah. All right. Great. What do you got for Stoidum stat?
Stoidum stat. My girl, Margaret Thatcher.
Oh, sterile.
She died on this day in 2013. And she was the Iron Lady. She served as prime minister from 79 to 90. But Margaret Thatcher in high school is the visual that all us baseball players, like if you wanted to make your sexual experience last longer, you thought of Margaret Thatcher.
Margaret Thatcher naked on a cold day. Margaret Thatcher naked on a cold day. Austin Powers.
It was Margaret Thatcher and Yogi Berra are the two that you thought of. Yeah, both not attractive humans.
Gosh.
But Margaret Thatcher, just a lady ahead of her times for sure, and she was a very, very strong lady. So, but she died on this day at the age of 87 in 2013.
I just tried to think of cars, but then if I found a real sexy car.
Ferrari!
Oh, it's over. That didn't work.
Wink.
All right.
This never happens.
But you had that poster of a Ferrari on your St. Augie's Pizza. As authentic as it gets as far as New York style pizza down here in St. Augustine, and I love them, and you will too. Stop in today, grab a few slices, say hi to Augie and the fam for us. Plugs, guys.
All right, plugs. Come see me at Gypsy Cab tonight. Should be fun.
Okay, with your mystery co-hosts.
Yeah, I thought my son was going to be there, but I guess it's just me and my nephew.
Davey.
Hey, 3 o'clock today, we've got a Says update. Really, really good one. And yeah, I'm excited to tune in at 3 o'clock.
Rick.
Yeah, shout out Blake. Him and I are hanging out later.
Okay.
Cousin Margie.
All right, man.
And cousin Margie.
Yeah, cousin Margie, cousin Margie, cousin Margie.
Can't forget
Thanks,
cousin
Davey.
Margie.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. AKA Margaret.
That's sure. That's what I was going for. Yeah.
Let's get out of here before we get in trouble. See you later.
Bye.